It's proof that being left-handed, a good curveball carry you through better than maybe some political stances you might have.
Two things very important, being left-handed and breathing. Right. And you'll be in the big league.
You'll have a job for a long time. Well, it's the first game of this series, Braves and the Royals. And like we mentioned, this is the second city of what is altogether a three-city road trip. But the Braves will finish with that final game against Cincinnati at Bristol Motor Speedway. And we'll see Cincinnati after this. Hopefully a good stop here in Kansas City. When we come back, Joe will introduce you to the starting nine for both teams. Right after that, we'll have the first pitch of the game. It's the Braves and the Royals. And it's next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your...
fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
They're all the luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 Scratchers from the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Athletes work under a contract to protect their future. Why shouldn't you? I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with IBEW Local 613, the largest electrical workers union in the South. Our members work under contracts also that lock in fair pay, steady raises, great benefits, and world-class training. That's how we build real...
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Player of the week, Michael Harris II will hit 8th and play center field. And batting ninth playing shortstop, Nick Allen. Again, for the Braves, Profar, Olsen, and Acuna, Riley, Murphy, and Albies, Ozuna, Harris, and Allen. For the Kansas City Royals, Jonathan India, the former Cincinnati Red, will be at second base and lead things off. Batting second at shortstop, the All-Star Bobby Witt Jr. Vinny Pasquantino is at first base hitting third. Michael Garcia is the DH tonight, batting cleanup. Batting fifth, future Hall of Famer Salvador Perez will do the catching and bat fifth. Batting sixth, veteran Adam Frazier's at third base. Batting seventh in right field, newly acquired Randall Grichuk, fresh over from the Arizona Diamondbacks, and Grichuk's always given the Braves problems. He'll hit seventh tonight. MJ Melendez is in left field batting 8th, and Kyle Isbell is the center fielder batting 9th. Once more, for the Royals, it's India, Witt, and Pasquantino, Garcia, Perez, and Frazier, Grichuk, Melendez, and Isbell. Those are your starting lineups. Ben and I'll be back with first pitch right after this on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code BRAVES to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code BRAVES on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Jim Chastain here with ASW Distillery and some new additions to our star-studded bourbon lineup. Our Fiddler Bourbon, finished on Georgia Oak, was just named a world's best small batch bourbon. Our Fiddler Chin Music Toasted Bourbon collaboration with the Braves just won a double gold medal. And we're releasing a limited 8-year-old Fiddler Chin Music Bourbon finished on Marucci Maple Bats that celebrates the Braves' 8th anniversary at Truist Park and the mid-season event where all the stars align for Atlanta to host the biggest names in baseball. Look for Fiddler Chin Music 8 Years Blue Label this June.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
From playing catch in the front yard to backyard barbecues, your lawn is the backdrop to it all. That's why Pennington, at the official grass seed of the Atlanta Braves, is here to help you grow a lawn you can be proud of. With over 80 years of experience rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington knows what it takes to achieve big league results right at home. So whether you're entertaining or unwinding, you can trust Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Folks, it is hotter than a dancing bobcat in Kansas City. I'm here to tell you, they're saying 93 degrees. No, not a chance. Winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not even helping a little bit. It is smoking here at Kauffman Stadium for Game 1 between the Braves and the Royals. Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on set of select tires. It'd be melting here. Plus a free alignment and free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. Royals take the...
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You chose to hit play on this track list today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. so you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this track at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Guess who said the following?
Something about extremes. Last time we were here, temperature was in the 40s. It was freezing. It was one of the first road trips of the year, maybe the first road trip of the year, if memory serves. And now very warm as we're here at the end of July. And yes, speaking of extremes, the 45-year-old left-hander Rich Hill is out there. Folks, want to remind you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download the Prize Picks app. Use code BRAVES. Get $50 when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Profar's ready, and now for the ball game. The first pitch at 6:40 Central Time, 7:40 back at Atlanta. And starting right on time here tonight at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Pitch on the way to Profar. Look out into the Braves dugout. That one hopped in there. This booth might give us the best view inside the Braves dugout of any stadium in the big leagues. And we were low, we were close. And after being way up in the clouds in Texas for the last 3 games, I feel like I'm in Dan Iasonia's back pocket right now. Pitch on the way from Hill, and there's a called strike. That is 0-2 on Profar.
Yeah, we're going to have to be heads up in these 3 games. Foul balls.
Yeah, I got a feeling we might get a souvenir. Here's the pitch on the way. And a hack and a miss as Profar strikes out. Curveball that time by Hill, and that's the reason he's still pitching. You know, you go through his arsenal, Joe, and you can point out a fastball, cutter, sweeper, sinker, all that. But that curve has been a good one for many, many years.
That one was at 68 miles an hour.
Soap bubble curveball from Rich Hill. And now he faces a man whom he's had lots of success against in his career, and Matt Olson. Olson takes a ball high. Olson, in his career versus Hill, 1 for 10 with 5 strikeouts. And hoping for some success right here. Get it going the other way. Olson sends one foul. Braves, the visiting team, of course, are wearing the traveling gray uniforms tonight. Gray uniform tops, gray pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. Atlanta across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Royals in their home white uniforms, tops and pants, royal blue lettering, numerals, and trim. And Royals across the chest in cursive. Offering on the way to Olson. And he'll swing and miss. Another curveball that time. Sped it up to 71. And a 1-2 count on Matt Olson. Bases empty. 1 down. No score. Just underway. Offering to Olson. And he missed high and outside with a sweeper. Well, these Royals have been pitching extremely well lately. And it's a team that has played pretty good brand of baseball the last 3-4 weeks. There's a called third strike at the top of the zone. A sinker, and Olson goes down looking. And now Olson having an exchange with Salvador Perez. And Olson walks back to the dugout. Oh, the bat, as he was dropping it, hit the throwing hand of Perez, who's about to throw it around the horn. So a complete accident. Olson was turning around to argue with home plate umpire Dan Iasonia. And as the bat was dropping down to the ground, it caught the hand of Perez, who was about to throw the strike 3 pitch down to his third baseman, Adam Frazier. So 2 up and 2 down. The bat in the hands of Ronald Acuna. The time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. Batter is Ronald Acuna, trying to keep the Braves out of 1-2-3 first inning. Ronald takes a called strike. These Royals lately have won 13 of their last 21 games, and their starters' ERA collectively 2.89. I mean, they have been rolling in unison. That ball spanked into center field, and that'll lay down for a base hit. Ronald Acuna with a 2-out signal to keep the first inning alive. And the Braves have number 13 aboard, and the inning will continue now for Austin Riley.
Well, Ronald has a cousin playing for the Royals, Michael Garcia, and that might inspire him in this series to break out, because he did not have a good series in Texas, went 1 for 12.
That's a really good start. Yeah, he wants bragging rights. Pitch on the way to Austin Riley. There's a ball inside. No score, top of the first inning. Hill out of the stretch. A closed stance, pitch on the way, sent foul into the seats of the lower bowl of the stadium down the right field line.
Talking about his soap bubble curveball, as you called it, Ben, that's a great description. At 68 to 70 miles an hour. His fastball is not a whole lot above that. His best four-seamer is around 88, 89.
Just a slightly swifter bubble.
Yes.
In that curve. Riley pops one up towards foul territory into the seats down the right field line. And the count at a ball and 2 strikes. By the way, talking about Ronald's cousin, Michael Garcia, he said before the game's first time they played on the same field together. Well, that'll be exciting to watch. Little family feud. There goes Acuna. They throw behind him. Pasquantino guns down to second. India applies the tag, and Ronald is caught stealing 1-3-6. And that's how the top of the first inning comes to an end. So the Braves got a base hit. Nothing beyond that. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Braves nothing, and the Royals coming up when we come back.
Hey, Braves fans. Some things just get better with time, like your love for the Braves and
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a belt, left field, way back.
Works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
When there's baseball news you need to know before the trade deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the first inning, no score in Kansas City. Braves and the Royals in game 1 of this interleague series. Already a pretty good crowd on hand for a Monday night. It'll be India, Witt, and Pasquantino to the plate for the Royals here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch on the way from Spencer Strider misses high. The leather for Atlanta, Matt Olson at first base. Ozzie Albies is at second. Nick Allen, the shortstop, and Austin Riley at third base. Jerkson Profar at left, Michael Harrison center, Ronald Acuna in right field. Sean Murphy, the catcher, Spencer Strider, the pitcher. His fastball to Jonathan India misses high. Strider, 26 years old, 6 feet tall, 195 pounds, the righty from Knoxville, Tennessee, and making his 14th start of the season. He's gone 4-8 with a 3.72 ERA. Pitch on the way to India. There's a called strike. That time got a fastball over 2-1. Last go-round for Strider against the Giants. Took the loss, went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs on 5 hits. He struck out 7, but he has just 1 win in his last 5 starts. 2-1 from Strider, and he misses high with a fastball at 3-1. In those last 5 games, Strider's posted a 3.23 ERA. Not bad, just hasn't had things go his way. And the Braves altogether this season are 4-9 in games in which he starts. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And India in the air to right field. Loops one out there in front of Ronald Acuna. And that bounces in front of Ronald for a leadoff single. And the .240 hitting second baseman is aboard with a leadoff single. And that'll bring the biggest star in the lineup that the Royals have to the plate, and Bobby Witt Jr. For Strider, he's allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 6 of 13 starts. He's gone 6 innings or more in 7 of 13. And as he has progressed through this season, starting to see more and more of the Spencer Strider that we recognize. Such a dominant pitcher, but coming off the elbow injury from a year ago. First pitch on the way to Bobby Witt Jr. That missed up at the end, 1 ball and no strikes. It's the first time he's ever seen the Royals. One of 5 teams in the big leagues he's never faced. Seeing them for the first time tonight. No score, bottom of the first, 1-0 pitch. And a fly ball high in the air to center field. Michael Harris drifting in. He's covered in that Missouri sunshine right now. Makes the catch. And in shallow right center field puts it away. Ronald Acuna's enjoying a little bit of shade out there in right field. Profar's in the shade. The entire infield is in the shade, but large chunk of sunshine covering center field, and Harris out there standing in it.
Warm, warm, warm night.
Those flags out in right field, slightly moving, but not very fast. There's Vinny Pasquantino. He shows bunt, pushes one down foul along the third baseline. An 0-1 count on him. By the way, the other team Strider's never faced in his career. The Cubs, one of them. Mariners, Guardians, and of course the Braves. Crossing the Royals off his list. Strider leaning heavily on the slider this season. Goes along with his fastball, his curve, and his change. Left-handed hitting Pasquantino. Stands with a bat right in front of the letters of his uniform. And he swings and fouls back a fastball. So nothing in 2 on him.
This guy's having a good year. Haven't heard a lot about him because you always hear about Bobby Witt. You hear about Michael Garcia. But good numbers for him.
Yeah, a lot of power.
Yeah, 17 homers, 62 driven in.
No score, bottom of the first. Pitch on the way from Strider, sent foul. That's into the lower bowl of the stadium down the left field line.
He just lost one of their other young sluggers, the kid Jack Caglione. Hamstring. He went on the IL before this series. I was hoping to see him.
Yeah, young star in this game for sure. Yeah, young star in the pitch. Missed way high. Murphy had to shoot up out of his crouch. Mask flew off as he's able to keep it from going to the backstop. Yeah, a couple of big injuries lately for the Royals. You mentioned Caglione. Also, Chris Bubich placed on the IL with a rotator cuff strain.
And he was an all-star.
They just gave an extension to Seth Lugo, who's put together a really good season. And whatever they've been doing on the mound has worked well. They're hoping that the bats catch up a bit. No score, bottom of the first. 1-2 from Strider. And ripped deep down the right field line, hooking foul. Got a lot of wood on that slider and sent it a long way, but foul. The Royals are in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 4 games back of the final wild card spot. And they have really had a difficult time scoring runs. They are 29th in the big leagues in runs scored. Only the Pirates have scored fewer runs than these Royals. And they're 28th in homers. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
I've been a little surprised when I was writing down some numbers today about Jonathan India, who for the Reds had some years where he stole a lot of bases. He leads off for Kansas City, but no swipes at all. Not
That's
one.
Really hard to believe. They're about middle of the pack in stolen bases this season. Pickoff over to first base. Back in with a dive over there is India. You know, I mentioned that they're 28th in homers, so they don't hit a whole lot of homers. But they're 6th in Major League Baseball in doubles. So they're finding the gaps and sending them down the line. A lot of extra base hits for this bunch, just not many going over the wall. 2-2 pitch, popped up, spinning out of play and foul. That'll land in the seats down to our left. While they aren't scoring runs, they're making contact. 2nd fewest strikeouts in baseball. Only the Blue Jays have fewer team strikeouts than these Royals. And they're 24th in slugging.
I would not have picked Toronto.
Me either. There's a fly ball to deep center. Michael Harris going to drip back, squares up to it. Has the sunglasses on, makes the catch in deep center field, and 2 down. So a couple of flyouts. That'll bring Michael Garcia to the plate. He's the DH tonight. Garcia batting .246 on the season. Correction, .296 on the season. 10 homers on the year for him. Right-handed batter, and he takes a called strike. I mean, it really is a family affair for the Acuñas. We've got Ronald and his brother Luis Angel. Michael Garcia, who's at the plate here, Ronald's cousin. Also Edwin Escobar, Kelvin Escobar, Alcides Escobar. Fly ball to deep right field. Ronald Acuña trying to get there towards the gap, over his head, and one hopping off the wall. Hitting the bag at third base, India. He comes to the plate. Braves hit the cutoff man. India scores standing without a helmet. And it is 1-0 Royals on the RBI double by Michael Garcia, as he just blistered one right on past his cousin Ronald in right field.
Boy, did that ball jump off his bat. Wow. Got a high fastball and teed off.
Well, Ronald singled in the top of the inning, and Michael Garcia in the bottom says, I'm going to do that +1. And delivers a double and drives in a run. That brings Salvador Perez up to the plate. Captain of this team, Salvador Perez. Pitch on the way to him. And a first pitch slider misses outside.
And another double for the Royals.
35-year-old catcher Salvador Perez in his 14th season in the big leagues. 1-0 pitch. There's a ball outside. How about being a 35-year-old catcher and your pitcher is 10 years older than you are?
That doesn't happen too often, does it?
Not at all. That's the case for the Royals tonight with Salvador Perez, their catcher, and Rich Hill, their starting pitcher. Perez hits a laser in the right field down for a hit. Coming around third base, Garcia. He sprints to the plate. Throw out of right field is just a little bit late. And Garcia waves out there to right field as he scores, and it's 2-0 in favor of Kansas City.
Nice little inside-out swing by Salvador Perez. He's been doing that a while. Once again, the Braves falling behind early.
So a 2-run bottom of the first inning. That brings Adam Frazier to the plate. Ronald's throw was on target, just a little bit late. You know he wanted to throw out his cousin. But it doesn't work out that way, and it's 2-0 Kansas City. Strider back to work. Pitch misses low. Started him off with a curveball and a 1-0 count. Adam Frazier, a Georgia boy, had a lengthy career, bounced around with a few teams, and playing third base tonight for Kansas City. Runner at first, 2 down. Pitch on the way from Strider. That time used a fastball to get it by him, swung on and missed.
It's a perfect guy for this team, though, Ben, in that he's a veteran. He's been around. He's a utility guy now. He could play multiple positions. Give him some leadership.
1-1. Swung on, fouled off. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
2-0 Royals, bottom of the first inning. Frazier, the 6th Royal to the plate versus Strider here in the first inning. Frazier sends one foul into the Kansas City dugout. Frazier, 10 years in the big leagues himself with Pittsburgh, Seattle, Baltimore, San Diego, and Kansas City. He was an all-star back in 2021. 255 batting average for him. 1-2 pitch, and he swings and gets a piece of a slider down and in. Hangs alive. Well, things have not been going well for the Braves lately, and a big part of that is giving up runs early. And again, that is the case again tonight. 2-0 Kansas City, and the 1-2 pitch on the way to Adam Frazier. Low and in with a check swing. They appeal down to Adam Beck, and he spreads the wings and says that he didn't go. Count level, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Strider hoping for his first strikeout of the game right here. Right-hander giving a tug to the cap. On a black glove right in front of his belly. 2-2 pitch. Frazier hanging alive, popping one up, fouling it back and into the seats. Inning started with a single by India, then a couple of flyouts to center. Then an RBI double by Garcia, RBI single by Perez. And 2-2 now on Adam Frazier, left-handed hitting third baseman. Again, the 2-2. Low it in with a slider, and the count runs full. Another first inning where a Braves pitcher is coming up on 30 pitches. This will be Strider's 29th pitch here in the first inning. Now he steps off the rubber and walks back down the slope of the mound and grabs the rosin bag. Meanwhile, Frazier takes a moment, digs back in. Perez will be running here. (3-2) and a bouncer. Weakly out to first base. Olsen has got it. Quickly steps on the bag and just does beat Frazier for out number 3. But the Royals send 6 men to the plate. 2 of them score. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 1.
Fiscally responsible, financial genius, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
See store for details.
When there is baseball news you need to know before the trading deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Chuck and Chernoff, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on the Fan app as well.
Top of the second inning in Kansas City. Royals out to a good start. They lead the Braves 2-0. Well, the Braves, it'll be Riley Murphy and Albies here in the second inning, and this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Hit the Braves steal a base here in the top of the second. Our contestant, Lamar Fowler, will win $100 in free marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Austin Riley climbing in. First pitch that he sees. He swings and hits one a mile high to deep left field. MJ Melendez in left field, waiting on it to come down. It finally parachutes down at end of his glove, so 1 down. Rich Hill, 45 years old, really is amazing. His last go-round was against the Cubs on the 22nd. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, 1 earned. He is the oldest Royal to ever take the field. And like Joe mentioned, his 250th Major League start.
You know whose record he broke?
Edwin Jackson.
Gaylord Perry.
Oh, no way. How old was Gaylord when he finally hung it up? He had to be in his mid to late 40s.
Yeah. 44, I think.
Sean Murphy, the batter, who takes a called strike. Yeah, Gaylord, his final season, you got it, 44 years old. Finished as a Royal. 2-0 Kansas City. Murphy hitting .233 on the season, takes a ball high.
Into that season, we had, gathering in the clubhouse. Everybody's telling everybody bye for the season. We didn't make the postseason. Gaylord walked in with 2 lion cubs.
There's a fly ball to center. Kyle Isbell fighting the sun, making the catch. And 2 down. What's the story with that?
He was taking them home to North Carolina. He's going to raise them.
Well, that is really an interesting retirement.
I know they weren't just going to eat peanuts either. And he was a big-time peanut farmer.
2 down for Ozzie Albies. Rich Hill goes back to work, and Ozzie takes a called strike.
I was pitching in a game here near the end of the season because we were getting blown out, and I actually worked 2 innings.
0-1 to Ozzie. And Ozzie fouls one off.
I came in between innings, and he goes, "Do you need anything?"
He could have given you a whole buffet of items.
Oh, he could have. And I said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." He had a whole pocket full of jellies and ointments,
Yeah.
whatever make the ball die at the plate.
Do you need anything? That's terrific. Ozzie could use a hit right now. He's batting .219, trying to keep the inning alive, down 0-2. Pitch on the way from Hill. Big chopper out to third and foul. It was gloved by Frazier, who sent it over, but foul ball. Do it again with an 0-2 count on Ozzie Albies. The major league debut for Rich Hill was June 15th of 2005. He pitched 1 inning in relief in a game that was started by Greg Maddux, believe it or not.
Wow.
Wind up in the 0-2 pitch. Let him is high and outside to Ozzie. When Rich Hill was a freshman at the University of Michigan, that's the same year that Spencer Strider was born. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Is tied outside. Now they oppose each other tonight using the same mound. Speaking of those Michigan days for Rich Hill, when he was pitching in college at Michigan, the quarterback of the football team, you guessed it, Tom Brady. 2-2 pitch. There's a ball outside.
That's awesome.
I mean, this guy went to college with Tom Brady, and he's still pitching in the big leagues.
That'll give you some clue as to how long it's been.
3-2 pitch. Outside ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk to Ozzie Albies. That'll bring Marcell Ozuna to the plate. Something that you mentioned in our open, Joe, about the longevity of his career. If you're left-handed and breathing, a lot of times you can find a job. And for Rich Hill, he thanks his brother for his being left-handed. He's naturally right-handed. He's a guitar player, plays right-handed, but when he was 4 years old, his older brother Lloyd forced him to start throwing right-handed. There's the pitch on the way to Ozuna. Now a pickoff over to first base, and Ozzie back in with the dive.
Forced him to start throwing left-handed?
Did I say right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Forced him to start throwing left-handed, and his brother, a few years older, knew about the value of throwing left-handed, so his brother took his younger brother, who was naturally right-handed, and had him throw left-handed, and it stuck. There's a called strike. And without that, as a 4-year-old, there's a good chance he'd have been selling insurance the last 15 years.
Well, Boston would be a good town for that.
2-0 Royals as we're in the top of the second. Ozuna takes a fastball a little bit high. Ozuna hitless in his last 12 at-bats. Waiting on the 1-1. Pitch on the way from Hill. And he missed with a fastball up and in. 2 balls and a strike. Hill is the 18th pitcher to start a game age 45 or older, and the 6th to do it this century. Joining Jamie Moyer, Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson, Tim Wakefield, and Bartolo Colon. 2-1 fouled back into the screen, 2-2. That's a good little list.
That is a good list. And there's several on there that I wouldn't have remembered pitched that long.
Ozzie Albies down at first base, 2 down. Braves trailing 2-0 in the top of the second. Very warm night. 2-2 pitch missed outside. That curveball nowhere near. So the count 3-2 on Ozuna. We saw Hill go full on Albies and lost him. It'd be great to get Ozuna aboard and have Ozuna and Albies both on for the hottest hitter in the lineup, Michael Harris. He swings a weighted bat in the on-deck circle. 3-2, fought off foul into the screen above the Royals dugout.
Watching Hill before every pitch, he seems to really be dealing with a lot of perspiration. He's wiping his forearm off. He's going to the rosin bag, trying everything he can to dry his hand off.
That is a challenge tonight. Very stuffy. 3-2, and he just missed high with a curveball.
Boy, everybody was walking in from the infield.
Tried to glide that thing in, and didn't dip down for the liking of Dan Iasonia. So now first and second for Michael Harris. And a big day for Michael, named the National League Player of the Week. He had a really big week. Harris has the average up to 228. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch that he sees is a ball outside. Michael went 11 for 23 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, and 3 RBIs last week. There's a really impressive statistic for him for last week. That'll be swung on and missed.
Most of that damage Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
He's the only player in the modern era of Major League Baseball that since 1901 to have 2 of each type of hit in a series like he did versus Texas. Ground ball out to second base. India is able to secure it, throws over to first base, and there's out number 3. So a couple of 2-out walks, but the Braves can't do anything with those. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 in favor of Kansas.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York
baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the second here in Kansas City, where the Royals lead the Braves 2-0. 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Royals, starting with Randall Grichuk, newest Royal. They just traded for him yesterday. There's a ball low and outside. In fact, Grichuk started in right field Sunday, making his debut, and went 1 for 4. They needed some depth out there. There's the 1-0 pitch. And a ground ball hit hard, but out to short. Backhanding Nick Allen. 1 foot in shallow left. Unloads to first base. And that's in time for the out. 1 away. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 1 out for MJ Melendez. Spencer Strider allowed 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning. And hoping for a 1-2-3 second. MJ Melendez fouls one back to the screen. 0-1.
In that sweep at Texas, the Rangers scored 1 run in the first in Game 1. Scored 2 runs in the second inning of Game 2. And they scored 3 runs in the first inning of Game 3. Set the tone.
0-1. Funny swing there on a really good slider. And he missed every stitch of it. 0-2. So every game of this road trip, the Braves have given up at least 1 first inning run.
Yes. Well, I beg your pardon. In Game 2, they gave up the runs in the second inning.
Okay. 0-2 pitch. And a called third strike. Got a slider over the inside corner and gets Melendez looking. First strikeout for Strider, who looks a lot better here in the second inning than what he displayed in the first inning. And now faces Kyle Isbell. Braves in the top of the third will have 9, 1, and 2. Allen, Profar, and Olsen. And they would love to head to the top of the third fresh off a 1-2-3 bottom of the second. Isbell takes a high strike. Curveball up in the zone. No balls and a strike on Isbell. Wind up in the 0-1 pitch. Left-handed hitting Isbell swings and misses at a curveball down in the dirt. He's down 0-2. Shade has taken over most of center field now, so much so that Michael Harris doesn't have to stand in that bright sunshine anymore like he did in the first inning. Now the sun is on right field. And Ronald Acuna looking right into the sun as it sets down the left field line. Strider kicks and brings the 0-2. And Isbell sends one foul. That lands in the upper deck down the third baseline. It's a two-deck stadium with one level in between the two decks, which is some suites and things like that. Been the home of the Royals since 1973, Kauffman Stadium. 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Royals have been here since 1969. They played their first 4 seasons at the old Municipal Stadium. Oh, this stadium was being built. And you're showing me some photos today of the old Municipal Stadium.
Yeah, they shared it with the Chiefs. It's kind of interesting to see it in a football configuration, too.
Mm-hmm. Again, the 0-2. Low and inside, check swing, didn't go.
But this is just a fabulous complex and has been ever since it was built, with this stadium and Arrowhead Stadium, with a new name, of course, but just right across the parking lot from it.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. They do some tailgating around here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bounced up there, 2-2.
The original idea was to have a giant awning that ran on railroad tracks that would slide back and forth over the two stadiums as needed. That, of course, never came to fruition, but it was a great idea.
That'd have been really something to see.
Wouldn't it, though?
Because that would be enormous. 2-0 Royals, bottom of the second. Strider looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 2-2 pitch. This time with a fastball.
Sometimes, and I understand that he was ahead in the count there, but sometimes does it look like to you, like it does to me, that Spencer tries so hard to throw that fastball through the catcher. He's trying to air it out so much that he misses badly.
3-2 fouled back.
When he kind of keeps it under control, keeps his rhythm and his wind-up, it comes out of his hand beautifully. That last pitch at 95, no problem.
How much of that do you think is him trying to get back where he was with his fastball velocity?
In my head, in my mind, I think it's a large part of it.
Yeah. 3-2. Fouled back again. And that's got to be such a tough adjustment to go from throwing 99-100, where you kind of sacrifice location for stuff because you can get away with it.
Yeah.
You throw it 100, they're going to swing and miss.
Yes.
Now 95, 96, you got to be more fine with your location. That's a tough adjustment. Again, the 3-2 pitch, and he missed wildly with a slider. First walk allowed by Strider. And back to the top of the order to Jonathan India. 2-0 Royals. We're in the bottom of the second. Jonathan India singled and scored in the first inning. Strider back to work, and India takes a slider low. One of the most unique aspects of this ballpark, the fountains in the outfield. And those look good tonight as they are rolling out there beyond the outfield wall. There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Jonathan India. Now pick off over to first base. Back on the dive, Isbell. You're telling me before the game when you were playing here, the only thing that was out there was the scoreboard and the fountains, right?
That's correct. There was a big green berm out in left field behind the fence.
Another pickoff. Back in with another dive, Isbell. Now they got a nice pavilion out there and some seating beyond left field and on the other side of the right and left field walls. Those fountains are pretty. Water cascading down on the other side of the outfield walls. 1-0 pitch. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes on India. Blue skies, lots of sunshine. Lights are on here at the ballpark. few thin, wispy white clouds smeared across the blue sky. Game 1 in this series, as this road trip for the Braves continues. Trailing 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Ball outside. Murphy acted like he wanted a snap throw down to first base, but didn't cut it loose. 3-0 in India. Strider closing in on 50 pitches for the game. This next pitch will be his 48th bullet fired. They're only in the second inning.
And in this heat, that's a lot.
His 3-0 pitch. And then misses high and outside for ball 4. That'll bring Rick Kranitz to the mound.
Rick must have already noticed something, because that ball had barely landed in Murphy's glove when he was already walking to the mound. Maybe he saw something he wanted to go fix right away.
Maybe something mechanical that stood out to him?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. Rick with his hands on his hips. And this is a conversation one-on-one with Strider and Kranitz. Murphy standing right there, but Rick hadn't even looked at him.
No. I can tell you, though, Ben, as hot as it is tonight, it was that much hotter originally in this ballpark, and it had the artificial turf.
I believe it.
It just would bake you. We had a catcher in Seattle one Sunday afternoon, Larry Cox, late, great Larry Cox, caught 9 innings. He insisted on finishing the game, but he lost 12 pounds during the game. They had to give him an IV when it was over.
Like playing on a skillet.
Uh-huh.
Rick Kranitz back in the Braves dugout. That was a very demonstrative conversation and very one-sided. 2 down for Bobby Witt. It's 2-0 Royals. First pitch to Witt, and he's able to drop a slider over for a strike. Strider went 2 up and 2 down versus Grichuk and Melendez. But then back-to-back walks. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He gets a lot of swings and misses on that slider. It's been his best pitch.
Strider to Witt, and the 0-2 just missed outside with a fastball. Ball and 2 strikes on Bobby Witt Jr. Young star player for the Royals, trying to drive in a run. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And a good pitch, fastball in the outside corner. Witt goes down looking. Strider missed his spot, but he still hit the zone. And Murphy with a nice job to frame it, and Dan Iasonia rings it up. He was trying to get it inside. He missed over the outside corner, but all's well that ends well. They go score.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com, or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is high cheese. Do you know what it means? High cheese, a fastball thrown with high velocity that is up in the strike zone.
Maybe they're going to go right after with some high cheese. Yep.
There you go. 4 strikeouts for Aaron.
Home of the Braves.
Great to be with you tonight. Braves and the Royals in the first game of this series alongside Joe Simpson. And I'm producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. 2-0 Kansas City. Rich Hill goes back to work. First pitch to Nick Allen, who bats ninth, taken for a called strike. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Nick Allen takes a called strike. If you sign that 5-year deal with Xfinity, there's a chance that by the end of it, Rich Hill will still be pitching.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet against him.
Allen getting his first look at Hill. Royals are the 14th team that Rich Hill has played for in his career. That'll be pulled deep down the left field line and foul. Got around on a curveball.
Yeah, when you go to Baseball Reference and you look at some of the stats and what have you on Rich Hill, for any team, for any player, they show you the numbers they've worn. He's got 2 lines worth of uniform numbers.
Well, it looks like a lottery ticket. 0-2 to Allen. Sent foul up into the upper deck along the first baseline. You probably hear me say that, and you say, well, what's the major league record for the most teams a player could play for? I mean, how many more could you play for than 14? That actually tied the record. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a called third strike sinker that looked like it was up and away from Allen, but rung up by Dan Iasonia. And there's the third strikeout for Rich Hill. He actually tied Edwin Jackson's major league record for most teams played for in a career, 14. He's had 5 stints with the Red Sox.
Well, that's amazing in itself right there. 5 different stints with Boston.
Jurickson Profar takes a backdoor curveball that misses.
It also speaks to the fact that teams keep bringing him back because he's a good guy. You know? Not a malcontent.
1-0 pitch pulled foul over by the Braves dugout.
He's a very tough competitor. I remember when he was with the Dodgers not that many years ago pitching in the World Series, and he got very upset about being taken out of a ball game. But that's just some competitive spirit on his part.
1-1 to Profar and a called strike. Well, he just refuses to let his career end unless it's on his terms. In fact, 10 years ago, a decade ago, it looked like his career was over, and he went and played independent ball. Pitch misses high. Now, no one would have faulted him at the age of 35 saying, you know what, I'm going to hang it up. I've had a good career. He felt like he had more in the tank.
Yeah.
And he played some indie ball, got back into affiliated ball, and back to the big leagues. 2-2 pitch, and he missed the inside corner with a sinker.
I say again, left-handed and breathing.
Braves could use a guy like that. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And a fly ball towards right field. Randall Grichuk loping to his left makes the catch. And 2 away here in the 3rd inning. I mean, you get to this time of the year, I mean, some teams, Braves are a perfect example of that, looking for guys who can eat some innings.
Yes.
And Rich Hill can certainly do that.
Braves are desperate. That's why they acquired Eric Fetty, who will pitch tomorrow. They got Carlos Carrasco today from the Yankees AAA roster. Veteran guys.
Matt Olson, the batter, gets a close shave there, up and in with a fastball. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Royals have a 2-0 lead. Rich Hill is eyeing a 1-2-3 inning. He's up to 48 pitches for the game, 29 strikes. Meanwhile, Olson batting .262 to go along with 18 homers. Takes a fastball high. Olson over 1 with a strikeout. 2-0 pitch missed outside with a cutter. 3 balls and no strikes. Hill takes off his cap in frustration, uses his left sleeve to mop his brow. Very veteran battery for the Royals, with Rich Hill and Salvador Perez a combined age of 80. 3-0 pitch. And Olson takes ball 4 high and outside. It's 2-out walk. 3rd walk allowed by Hill. Inning continues for Ronald Acuna. Now, Ronald is not one to get one up. We were telling you earlier that his cousin, Michael Garcia, is the designated hitter for the Royals. Well, Acuna started the family affair tonight with a single in the first inning. Then his cousin came up at the bottom of the first inning, roped an RBI double past Acuna to the wall in right center. Ronald check swing, fouls one off. And then one batter later, Salvador Perez got a base hit to right field, and Garcia tested the arm of his cousin and slid in just ahead of the throw out of right field. And then popped up out of his slide and waved out there to his cousin in right field. So, you know, Ronald wants to put one out there in the seats, tie the game up. 0-1 from Hill. And Ronald with a high towering fly ball back to the wall and blast off. Wow! Over the fountain in left field. That's exactly what he did. A 2-run homer to tie the game, and it's 2 apiece in the top of the third. 468 feet as that ball took a bath in the Kansas City fountain.
There aren't too many hit in the fountain, but he got great extension, and it was a no-doubter.
Hit the top of the fountain and bounced off into the seats on the other side. What a shot. Austin Riley takes a strike. Game is tied up.
Well, you said he wasn't going to be one-upped.
I had a feeling about that one. I didn't know he did it that far. 0-1, swung on, missed. That's the first homer of the game for the Braves. That means you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Plus a free alignment and a free oil change. Stay tuned to the Hyundai postgame show to see how much you'll save tomorrow at Tire Discounters. Curveball missed outside to Riley. Visit braves.tirediscounters.com to learn more. 2 apiece here in the top of the third. 1-2 to Riley. Riley swings and fouls one off. That was Acuna's 14th homer of the year. RBIs 25 and 26. Two to Riley. There's a comebacker over the mound. Glove back of a second by India, who backhands, plants and throws and gets Riley. And that ends the top of the third. But a 2-run homer by Ronald Acuna ties the game. We go to the bottom of the third inning, tied at 2 in Kansas City.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water, but you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second-row legroom and cargo space behind second-row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June.
Ronald Acuna just tied it up with a 2-run homer, his 14th of the year. And now Spencer Strider hoping for a quiet bottom of the third. Benny Pascantino leads it off of the Royals. Left-handed hitter, 0 for 1 with a flyout, takes a ball inside. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Pascantino fouls one. No, that's popped up towards foul ground and caught in foul ground by Spencer Strider right across the third base line. Thought that might actually spin back, but that stayed in the field of play. One down. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. And we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. You can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. One out for Michael Garcia. Garcia takes a ball outside. Spencer Strider has been working a lot early in this game. He's up to 55 pitches. Seen lots of base runners already. 1-0 pitch. Garcia takes a strike. He could really use a swift bottom of the third. Garcia with an RBI double back in the first inning. Scored a run. 1-1 pitch. That missed high. Two and one on Michael Garcia. 298 hitter. He's kind of adjusting his right shoulder right now.
I think he had a bug go down his shirt.
All right, he's more comfortable now. 2 balls and a strike. Strider out of the windup. Kicks and brings a 2-1. That'll miss high. 3-1. After Garcia, it'll be Salvador Perez. Strider, couple of strikeouts, 2 walks as well. And the 3-1. There's a liner up the middle. Base hit by Garcia. So he's 2 for 2 with a single and a double.
Yeah.
And now he's going to take off. They go to second base, and he's in there. That was shot right up the middle, Joe. He just kept on trucking around first base. Michael Harris just waited on it to roll out there, and Garcia took off, got 2 bags out of it.
Yeah, he was running hard all the way and watching Harris, and when Harris just waited for the ball to roll to him, he kept going. Michael got burned.
You don't see that very often. Not out of Harris. So that'll be a double. Here comes Salvador Perez, and he gets plucked. Strider just got him in the left elbow. He is wearing an elbow guard, but he's in some pain.
He was not happy, and he was looking out at Strider, who had his back to him, bent over at the waist, upset with himself. And as a result, Perez then just kept going on down the first baseline.
Well, that was actually going to hit him in the ribs.
Yeah.
And he brought the elbow in against the rib cage, and it got the left elbow. Yeah, that would have stuck him right in the rib. It got that elbow guard. Got the elbow guard flush. Yeah, Perez was not happy at all with Strider.
Must have gotten him on the ulnar nerve because he's trying to get some feeling back in it. Braves hit some guys down in Texas. Rushed a few back. Most notably Marcus Simeon, who got hit in the helmet, the jaw.
They're still checking on Perez. He's in between first base and the first base coach's box. And he's showing the trainer where it really got him, and it's elbow and then forearm area. Trainer out there just pressing his thumbs into the elbow. Well, Perez has tattoos up and down his left arm, and some of the tattoos are logos of All-Star games he's played in, and it got him right in one of those All-Star game logos. And he wears a sleeve over the arm, so he puts that back over the arm, but he had to take the sleeve off to show the trainer. He's still in pain. So he He gives a thumbs up to Scott Berry, first base umpire. First and second, one down for Adam Frazier. 2-2 game, bottom of the third. And the Royals trying to take the lead again. Strider steps around and looks back the runner at second base, Garcia. This is a Royals team that has done a very good job of staying out of double plays this year. They have hit into the 4th fewest double plays in baseball. Garcia at second, Perez at first. Pitch to Frazier, and Frazier with a high fly ball to right field. Ronald Acuna over to his left. Under it, makes the catch, spins and fires. Perez back to first base. Throw goes to third, and in at third base, Michael Garcia. He tagged it, advanced to third base. So there at the corners, 2 down. Ronald there caught that ball in the right field corner. He was trying to duplicate what he did to Jorge Vivas against the Yankees back on the 18th.
Yeah, but sometimes there are times to airmail it, there's times not to. And that time, Nick Allen was trying to cut the ball up to keep Perez from advancing. Anybody else for the Royals running at first, they're going to go to second base on that overthrow.
Randall Grichuk, the batter. Check swing, slow roller, out to short. Allen gathers, triggers to second. They get the incoming Perez. And the Royals are denied in the bottom of the third inning. They get a double and a hit batter, but nothing beyond that. We go to the top of the 4th inning, tied at 2.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com, or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway, because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And the Cardinals.
In Kansas City, ball game tied up at 2 into the top of the 4th inning. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Braves and the Royals in the first of 3. First time we've been here in a couple of years. Braves swept the Royals here 2 years ago, and they're on the rebound then. And some of those young players have had a couple of seasons in the big leagues, and they're a team on the rise. Like we mentioned earlier, they're 4 games back in the final American League wild card spot. And Joe chatting with some of the broadcasters and such here after they gave an extension to Lugo and brought in Grichuk. They don't expect much else to be done. But it's a team that has the capabilities of getting hot, maybe making it in as a wild card team.
I think they've still got a shot at the division. The way the Tigers have been playing lately, don't count them out for the division either. They're 8.5 back. That's a lot, but there's a lot of games to be played, and they've got a lot of games left with Detroit.
There's a team that got a taste of the postseason last year. They made it to the ALDS last year and were defeated. Lost to the Yankees last year. It's a Royal team that last season got hot late and it's 10 games over 500, went 86-76. And I think that's a big deal. I know they didn't do much in the postseason. There's the pitch on the way to Sean Murphy, and there's a called strike. But you know, you think about Matt Quatrero, their manager. He's only been here a few seasons. They have so many young players, as we have highlighted. At the top of that list, Bobby Witt. 0-1 pitch all the way to Murphy. And there's a ball low. And sometimes just even early in their careers, 23, 24-year-olds, being on the field and finding a way and getting into the postseason, even if you don't do much once you get there, just learning how to win and what it takes and feeling that accomplishment goes a long way in their careers. 1-1 pitch, inside 2-1.
Yeah, there would be a lot of people that might say, well, I don't believe in moral victories. But for a young team like that, and the one that's out there today, it is a huge deal. They know what it takes, and they know how to handle it the next time they go to the postseason.
A big part of winning in the postseason is having postseason experience prior to that.
No doubt. Big time. Important.
2-2 game, top of the fourth. Murphy's 0 for 1, and he takes a ball inside. That fastball missed. And it's really what we saw in Atlanta in 2017, turning 18, 19, and 20. The team was climbing and getting closer and closer to their goal. There's ball 4 inside, a leadoff walk. Then, of course, winning the World Series in 2021. And it's really difficult to make the postseason for the first time in a long time and go all the way. A lot of times, it's teams that have been doing it and learning how to get it done in the postseason before they eventually win it.
That's 4 walks for Hill. They made him pay for a walk last inning before the homer by Acuna. Let's make him pay again.
First pitch to Ozzie Albies. Slow curve over for a called strike. That barely broke the speed limit.
He's got to be getting gassed, doesn't he? I'm serious. I mean, 64 pitches in this heat at his age.
That's true. At 45, there's a called strike. I'm just broadcasting at the age of 45, and I'm gassed.
Yeah.
It's a warm night.
Sweating like a dog over here. Do dogs sweat? No, they don't.
0-2 on Ozzie Albies. Hill to the plate. And Ozzie with a bouncer out to second. India flips to Witt for 1. Witt triggers the first. Not in time. Ozzie beat it out. Stays out of the double play. They get Murphy at second base on a 4-6 putout.
Bad toss from India. Threw Witt off on his timing at second base on the relay to first.
One on, one gone for Marcell Ozuna. And lots of speculation about Marcell Ozuna leading up to the trade deadline. Lots of folks believe that he might not even finish the road trip with the Braves. There's a pickoff over to first base. And it seems that everywhere we go, teams are asking us, okay, when are you guys going to trade Ozuna? Who's he going to go to? As if we know the answer to that. But a name that's been discussed a lot in trade rumors. Ozuna with a fly ball to deep left. Going back Melendez. Melendez to the warning track. He's to the wall. And that's going to go! 2-run homer by Marcell Ozuna as he just wrecked one over the left field wall. That's his 14th home run of the season, and the Braves take the lead for the first time. It is now 4-2 Atlanta. That is his first homer since July 12th. And he did it against Eric Fetty, who's pitching for the Braves tomorrow night.
That's funny.
His first homer in a while.
Well, I was just going to say, Ben, if he does get traded, he needs to have a good week. He needs to finish up before the deadline, showing teams that he's still got some pop in his bat. And with that, you get a better prospect in return, or a better trade value in return.
Michael Harris swings and lines one out to first, caught ankle high by Vinny Pasquantino, and 2 down. Well, that was a curveball that Ozuna got. He loaded up with buckshot for that one. Hit it a long way, got it out of here, gave the Braves the lead. Allen takes a ball high. Something that we were looking at before the game. You'd have to go back to the series with the Yankees. Go back to Sunday, July 20th. Offering to Allen. There's a called strike. And that was a little over a week ago. And coming into the game today, the only Brave who had homered since then was Michael Harris. He had done it a couple of times. 1-1 pitch, missed outside. So it's good to see a few other guys get the feel for the long ball again. Acuna and Ozuna going deep in the game.
And after a leadoff walk, that helped.
This will be Hill's 70th pitch of the game. 2-1 from the lefty. Allen takes a curveball outside. Braves leading 4-2 on the power of two two-run homers. 3-1 from Hill. And ball 4 high.
That might get their bullpen busy.
Two-out walk. And that is the 5th walk allowed by Rich Hill. Yeah, you get a leadoff walk. You got to find a way to drive in that run. And to get the 2-run homer is big for the Braves. It's a team that has certainly had their struggles offensively this season. And a big part of that, Joe, so many times you'll get leadoff walks or leadoff men on base and strand them. It's good to hit the jackpot on that one. Back to the top of the order to Jerks and Profar. Profar, the check swing. Looks like he held back. He did.
He called it a ball, Jerkson. Don't be pointing down to the first base umpire to get a different opinion.
One-0 pitch. Inside 2-0. Taylor Clark is warming up in the Royals bullpen. He's a right-hander. Profar takes ball 3 high and outside. All of a sudden, Rich Hill is having a very challenging time finding the zone.
He is really struggling.
Profar is 0 for 2. He's batting from the right side against the lefty Hill. 3-0 pitch. Nowhere near. Missed with a cutter low and in. Almost hit him. And another bases on balls. That's now 6 walks allowed by Rich Hill. Funny thing is, all 6 of these walks have been to 6 different batters. So a chance to add on to the lead. Here's Matt Olson. Olson sees a sweeper frisbee over right at the top of the zone for a strike. That spun in there at 69 miles an hour. 45-year-old veteran Rich Hill. Sweating profusely, kicks and fires at 0-1, and he missed high there. We have these monitors here in our booth, and we can see the TV feed from our TV brethren at FanDuel. They just zoomed in on Rich Hill's face. And it's like he just got out of a swimming pool. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, 2 balls and a strike. So he's laboring.
He is, and he's trying everything he's got. He's dropping down, throwing sidearm curve balls to Olson. Just took a walk off the back of the mound and took a deep breath.
Two on Olson. Huge swing and a miss at a curveball away. Well, he had 3 strikeouts in the first few innings, but he has not been missing any bats here in the 4th. Didn't miss many in the 3rd either. Runners at first and second. 2-2 pitch and a broken bat bouncer right back to the mound. Hill's got it. Underhand toss to Pasquantino, and there's the 3rd out. So Rich Hill survives at least through 4, but he gives up 2 more runs. A 2-run homer by Marcell Ozuna. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-2 Braves.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway, because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
4-2 Braves into the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's 8-9-1 coming up with the Royals. MJ Melendez leads off, shows bunt, pushes one down the third base line. Riley lets it roll, and foul. That rolled all the way down the line fair, and then about 2 feet from the bag took a left turn, 0-1. By the way, this is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country. They're doing it all season long. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Melendez, one of the two strikeout victims for Spencer Strider to this point. 2 Ks, 2 walks. Right on left matchup versus Melendez. 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. Strider's 65th pitch. And a fly ball to left field. Profar to his right, slows under it, makes the catch about 20 feet from the foul line. And one away here in the fourth inning. This stadium tonight about 3/4 of the way full. Pretty good crowd. And they are celebrating the 40th anniversary of their 1985 World Series team. Pretty cool giveaway they had tonight, huh?
Yeah, a jersey. Just instead of someone's name on the back of it, it just says Champs 85.
That's nice. Our first of 2 World Series titles here in Kansas City. Won another one in 2015. Kyle Lisbell grounds one weakly out towards short. Backhanded by Allen. Sends it over. 2 down. Maybe the most unique aspect of this ballpark, outside of the fountains. Fountains are probably the top of that list. But the shape of the video board in center field. It's like a big shield with a crown on top of it. They got a big gold crown atop the video board. It's a good look. Matches their logo. A lot of information on that scoreboard, that's for sure. 2 down for Jonathan India, who takes a strike.
Yeah, that scoreboard's been very unique since the inception of this stadium.
One to India. Sent foul.
Until they did the remodel out there were no seats in the outfield to speak of. A few that wrapped around the foul poles, and that was about it. But that scoreboard is freestanding. It's not attached to light towers or stadium grandstands or anything.
Time called by India. He's out of there. Now back in. Strider's 0-2. Is tying outside. Braves got a 2-run homer in the third from Ronald Acuna, and then a 2-run homer in the fourth from Marcell Ozuna. And a race was originally a 2-0 deficit. 1-2 to India. Low and outside, 2-2. Just a little bit of sunlight left out there on the grass in center field. Outside of that, the rest of the field covered in shade. Much to the delight of the players. Been a warm evening. 2-2 to India. India hits one way up into the air to left field. Profar backpedals. He's under it, and this finally comes down and into his glove. It's a 1-2-3 bottom of the fourth inning for Strider and the Braves. We go to the top of the fifth inning, 4-2 Atlanta.
When the Braves slide into second to score a double, you better slide in.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I'm truly humbled to stand here before you in Cooperstown with two men that pitched for me and two managers that made my life as a manager so challenging, and a hitter that we never did figure out how to pitch to him.
That's Bobby Cox. During his
right-hander Taylor Clark takes over on the mound. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 4.25. This will be his 27th appearance of the year. And the new catcher is Freddie Fermin as he takes over for Salvador Perez, who was hit by a pitch an inning ago and cannot continue. And changing out for us now as we turn it over to Joe Simpson.
Thank you, Ben. Ronald Acuna Jr. of the monster home run his last time up gets heavily booed as he steps in to lead off the fifth inning and takes outside ball one. Bottom of the fourth, a clean inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa, clean inning. The 1-0 pitch from Clark. A strike call. That means that today's a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Ground ball to short. Free hopper. Witt's got it. Throws him out. Fans happy about that. One away. Remember to visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more. Let's pause for station ID. Braves Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Joe, Ben, and Jay Chad with you. Top of the fifth, Braves up 4-2 on the Royals. Austin Riley takes a strike. 93 on that heater from Clark. Austin took an 0-for in Texas. He was 0-for-11 with 6 strikeouts. 0-for-2 tonight. Next offering bounced hard but foul third base side. Austin is flied to left, grounded to second. They give Austin left center field, and the pitch to him outside, and the count goes 1-2. Rich Hill, second start for the Royals, a rough one. 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He walked 5, struck out 3, and gave up 2 homers. Line drive towards second and gloved by Jonathan India before it hit the dirt. Austin fought that one off a little bit, didn't hit it as hard as he can, but India there to make the catch, 2 down. Sean Murphy has flied to center and he's walked, hitting .232. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Good slider from Clark. Sean with 16 homers, 41 driven in. And the pitch, check swing, but he went 0-2. India plays him up the middle. Outfield mostly straight away. And the pitch in the dirt, blocked by Fermin. Murphy also with 11 doubles to go with his 16 home runs. Behind in the count, 1-2, with 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Checked his swing, didn't go. Laid off the slider to even the count, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Clark. Swung on, popped up. First base line, but foul and out of play.
If you're at the ballpark tonight and sitting close enough, something that you might notice watching Sean Murphy at the plate is that his uniform top of the gray uniform is slightly darker than the uniform pants.
Yes, it is.
He has sweated through that entire uniform. Sopping wet.
2-2, a little low, 3-2. That story I told you about Larry Cox losing 12 pounds.
Yeah.
They wanted him to come out of the game, and he insisted going back out. So they took his jersey off, put one of those ammonia towels down his back.
Oh, wow.
And then put his jersey back on. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Good 1-2-3 inning for Clark. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Braves still on top, 4-2.
Right now, at the Home Depot, you'll find storage solutions made to fit your needs. Grab an HDX Tough Tilt.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
It's the baby. It's your first baby. It's pretty incredible standing here among all of our guys. This is why this has all happened. It's a tough game, obviously, the way they came from behind. We kind of regrouped during the rain delay, and this group never quits, just like they had just said.
That's Joe Madden after the Chicago Cubs won.
He's leading 4-2. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Bobby Witt Jr. will lead off for the Royals. 2, 3, and 4 in their batting order against Spencer Strider, who had a clean inning last inning. Winds and fires, and a strike called, 93. Witt has flied out, and he's been called out on strikes. 0 for 2, but good numbers against the Braves previously in his career, although limited numbers. The 0-1 is high, 1-1 the count. He came into the game 8 for 21, 381 average against the Braves. And he leads the American League in doubles with 34. Wind in the pitch, swung on, fouled back a little late. 1-2. Great fans here in Kansas City, always have been. Very loyal. Small market team, as you know, population-wise. Fastball popped up behind home plate. That's going to be back here by us. And a nice catch by a fan who brought his glove. And he's going to hurt somebody hugging and celebrating.
And he's wearing a Bobby Witt Jr. jersey.
Oh, great.
Caught the foul ball from him.
Yeah, he's a big old boy. Next offering a changeup, fouled back. Same general vicinity, but to some new fans.
That might be Bobby's biggest fan.
Yeah, he might be. Yep. Usher came down to make sure he was all right, and then they had to check on everybody else around him. Next offering, a little bit outside. Slider. Evens the count, 2-2. Witt out of Colleyville, Texas. Dad was a terrific major league pitcher. Next pitch, fouled back into the screen.
High school teammates with A.J. Smith-Shawver.
"25 years old, just had a birthday last month." His dad went to Oklahoma. I wonder if he was going to go to OU before he was the #1 pick in the draft.
I'll look it up.
Have to ask him. Still 2-2. New baseball for Strider. The pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Witt wears number 7.
He had committed to the University of Oklahoma.
Oh, good. Well, even if we lost out, I'm glad he was doing the right thing. 2-2 pitch, fouled back again. That one just above us. They play Witt to pull. Another 2-2 pitch, swung on, popped up into shallow right field. Ronald coming in is under it. He's got it. One away. Six in a row retired by Strider after he hit Pascual Perez. Here's Vinny Pasquantino. He's lined out and fouled out to the pitcher. Big swing and a foul ball out of play down the left field line. It's not often a pitcher makes a catch on a pop-up, but Strider had the best shot at it over there on the third base line. The 0-1 pitch swung on, lifted into left center field, fairly deep. Michael Harris on the run to his right. He'll flag it down, 2 down.
Good little groove that Spencer's gotten into. He had that really bumpy ride in the first inning, giving up 2 runs, and then he walked 2 men in the second. There was the visit to the mound by Rick Kranitz. Since then, he gave up a double in the third, hit a batter, but he's been able to get a little bit more comfortable, getting ahead more, and not a whole lot of hard contact against him.
That visit from Kranitz seemed a little vocal. In the air to shallow right field. Michael Garcia is going to dump one in front of Ronald. Garcia makes a big turn again, but this time he'll hold it first, and he's 3 for 3. A little dunker out there between right and center. Fans, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves and is made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? Well, now you do. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Freddie Fermin came in to do the catching for the Royals last inning, replacing Perez, and he gets his first at bat, hitting .262, takes a slider for a strike. 3 homers, 10 RBIs in a backup role. Garcia for the good lead. He can run. And a throw over, and he's back easily. Garcia has 19 stolen bases. Bobby Witt Jr. has 27. Tying run at the plate, 4-2 Atlanta. And the pitch swung on and crushed. Foul into the second deck. That went right over the top of the protective screen at the end of the dugout. And Those fans up there had to be heads up because that had some heat on it. 4-2 Atlanta. And the pitch. Outside. 1-2 the count. Four runs, 3 hits for the Braves. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Royals. Strider to the plate. And another rocket pulled hard and foul into the upper deck. He's getting around on it. Fermin, spelled F-E-R-M-I-N. Garcia at first. He's going. And the pitch swung on and missed. Doesn't matter. The throw goes into center field. Inning is over after the strikeout. Fermin is retired. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We go to the 6th. Braves still up 4-2.
My name is Patrick, and I'm the Military Outreach Manager at the Warrior Alliance.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike.
No, not to you, J. Chad. If you need a couple of bucks, just holler.
He had his hand out.
Yeah, I did. And I don't blame him. But this is for Linda Williams in Temple, Georgia. $1,150 if the Braves hit a home run this inning. They've hit 2 tonight. Acuna and Ozuna. Ozzy always will lead it off. He's walked, bounced into a fielder's choice, and scored ahead of the home run by Ozuna. Batting left-handed now. And he takes a pitch high from Clark. He was in his second inning of work. Ball 1. Clark only 14 pitches last inning. Delivers in a pop-up. Out around second base. Jonathan India waiting for it. He's got it. 1 away. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. Marcel hit one out of here on a sweeper from Ridge Hill his last time up. For Marcel, his 14th homer. And RBIs 43 and 44. He walked his first time up. Batting 7th in the lineup tonight. Clark to the plate. Strike call. Outfield straight away for Ozuna. Infield playing him to pull. Pasquantino way off the line at first. Fastball inside. Almost unbuckled his belt. 1-1 the count.
It was really good to see Ozuna in that homerless drought, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I hope it gives him a little hop in his step, too. Make him feel a little better. 1-1. Strike call. 1-2.
Again, his last homer before the one in this game, July 12th at St. Louis.
And Eric Fetty, who pitches tomorrow for Atlanta, gave up that homer. He's probably saying, yeah, I've seen that before. Slider outside, 2-2. Michael Harris on deck.
That game was one of the best wins of the season for the Braves. It was a back-and-forth affair with St. Louis where they found a way to score a run in the ninth and hold on and win.
I liked your description. You called it a tug-of-war. 2-2. Laid off another slider. Full count. Marcel hitting .234. 6'1", 225 out of the Dominican. Payoff pitch from Clark is high, ball 4. Good at bat. Second walk of the night for Marcel. First walk issued by Clark. And here's Michael Harris, who has, grounded out to second. He's also lined out. And manager coming to the mound now, that's Matt Petraro. And he's going to make a change. And that'll be the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves ground crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. We'll tell you who's coming in right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Good call. They're great in baseball.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway, because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
Long, 6'1", 185 pounds, out of Fair Oaks, California, and went to Sacramento State University. He's out there for the 19th time this season. Been a bumpy ride for Sam Long. 0-2 with a 7.81 ERA, but his last 4 outings have been good. No runs in those last 4.
Now let's add on to that 7. It's kind of a bent number. Let's put an 8 there. Here's Michael Harris, runner at first. 1 out. Lefty on lefty. Takes low. Ball 1. Michael is grounded out, lined out. The thing about Michael, it's continuation of his baseball card. Before the All-Star break, his career batting average, 243. After the All-Star break, 313, and he's proving that again this year. Last week's National League Player of the Week. He takes low, 2-0. And a reminder, Linda Williams of Temple, Georgia, is our Georgia Lottery home run jackpot contestant. 4-2 Atlanta, 6th inning. The pitch. In there for a called strike at the knees. 2-1. Fastball from Long at 91. He checks the runner at first, delivers outside, missed with a slider. Count goes 3-1. Marcell Ozuna is at first. He drew a walk. Clark, an inning and a third. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no hits, 4 runs to this point. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Braves have something cooking here with one out. First and second. And the batter will be Nick Allen.
Well, twice before the Braves have made him pay for some walks. He'd do the same thing right here.
One of those walks was to Nick Allen. He's also struck out, and he could use a hit, brother. 1 for 9 in Texas, 0 for 1 tonight. Stretching the pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike. He is 4 for his last 31. Long to the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider down and in. 0-2 to Nick. Jurickson Profar waits on deck. Light breeze blowing out of the south, but boy, that does not give anybody any relief here tonight. It's hot. Next pitch swung on, lifted into left field. Not very deep. Running in is Menendez. He's still coming, and he dives. Can't get it. It's loose. Now he's going to throw to third, and somebody make a call. Oh, yeah, C.B. Buckner. He's late getting over there. But he finally called out Ozuna, who had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. And by the time Melendez corralled the baseball, he was able to get Ozuna at third.
That is rotten luck right there. There's nothing else he could do.
No. No, and then the third base umpire was out to see if it was a catch or not. Second base umpire is supposed to follow over there. And C.B. Buckner, in typical fashion, was just looking around like, what do I do now? So he called out Ozuna. 2 out. Still runners at first and second for Profar. The stretch in the pitch. Strike call. Good pitch at the knees. Profar tonight is struck out, flied out, and walked 0 for 2. Nice play by Adam Frazier at third base on that throw in from Melendez. Take a short hop and keep his foot on the back for the force out. Foul ball into the screen. 0-2 to Profar. 4-2 Atlanta, 6th inning. They've been out hit 5-3, but a pair of 2-run homers. A 468-footer into the fountain in left field by Acuna in the third. 2-run homer into the seats in left field in the fourth by Ozuna. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch swung on and fought off foul off the screen and into the Royals' first base dugout.
Tell you what, that's just how it goes, too, for a guy who's had, what, 1 base hit in the last, feels like a week?
Yeah. Melendez made a great effort. He just couldn't hang on to it and then couldn't find it. The 0-2 pitch again fouled back right next to us. That could have been us.
We're going to get one at some point. This is a big open booth, and we're pretty close to the action. Really close to the action, actually. It's going to be from a right-handed hitter.
Pretty low backstop, too.
Yeah.
Another 0-2 offering. Fouled back, straight back.
Like we do in all these ballparks, I got out the rangefinder, shot the plate from where we sit. Really close, 47 yards. And for reference, in Texas, we were about 60 yards from the plate.
And about a mile higher. Next pitch, breaking ball, popped up to center field. Isbell broke back, now comes over to his right, and he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Braves come up empty. They lead 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 4-2 Atlanta.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is seeing eye single. Do you know what?
Casa the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
Hey folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Bottom half of the order for the Royals. Bottom of the sixth, Braves are up 4-2. Adam Frazier will lead off, left-handed hitting third baseman. Spencer Strider fires and misses high ball one. Some sad baseball news, huh?
Yeah, Ryan Sandberg has passed away today. Hall of Fame second baseman and won an MVP, terrific career, and great man himself.
In a long battle with cancer. Really sad to hear that. Strike call to Frazier. 1-1 the count.
Sandberg was 65 years old.
Strider to the plate. Way inside. Did it hit him? I guess it missed him somehow, but Frazier had to do some fancy jumping backwards and getting out of the way of that one. That noise I heard must have been the ball hitting the shin guard of Sean Murphy. And Dan Iasonia waiting to see if the Royals were going to challenge it. No challenge. 2-1. And the pitch to Frazier. Swung on and hit hard, but foul down the left field line, out of play.
Tell you about an interaction I had one time with Ryan Sandberg. He managed, before he managed in Philadelphia, he managed in the Southern League with the Tennessee Smokies. And this is when I was broadcasting in the Southern League with the Mississippi Braves at the time.
2-2 pitch. Chopper slowly hit towards short. It'll be Riley who barehands it and throws and just missed getting him. Nice stop, diving stop by Olsen. But with the Braves really playing to pull, Riley had a long way to go from where he was positioned out at the shortstop spot. Leadoff single.
If Austin can't make that play, I don't know who can.
No.
That's a pretty nice job just to make it close. But I got to do an interview, a pregame interview one time with Ryan Sandberg. And I told him when I was a kid, I had one of his posters on my wall in my room. I had a bunch of ball players obviously on the wall, and I told him, man, I had a big poster of yours in my room.
Randall Grichuk, the batter, takes a strike.
And he said, which one was it? And I said, well, I mean, if you want to know, you're wearing your blue top. It looked like you're on the road, maybe in San Diego. And he said, was I batting? I said, yeah. And he collected all of his posters. He thought it was the coolest thing.
The 0-1 to Grichuk. Bounce towards short. Charging, gloving, bobbling, and dropping. There's Nick Allen. Everybody's safe. That was going to be a tough out no matter where he was going to go with the baseball. He had to go to his right and in and couldn't come up with it cleanly.
That'll be the end of the night for Strider. That's unfortunate. Gloved it, but just couldn't get the exchange down.
And it will go as a base hit as the Braves make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. Back to tell you who's coming in right after this on the Braves Network.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway, because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
He heads up for a bunt here. MJ Melendez steps in, left-handed hitter. Pierce comes set. And the pitch, not bunting, and taking a curveball for a strike is Melendez, who's hitting .071.
Bingo.
Thank you. Does have a homer. That's kind of why I was hanging my hat on a bunt. Still not bunting. And he swings and pops one up. Shallow left center. Profar waves off Harris. He makes the catch and gets it in quickly. And the runners have to hold at first and second.
That's a really big first out.
Yeah, it is. I'm shocked that the Royals weren't moving the runners up there with that particular hitter. Kyle Isbell, the batter. He bats ninth in the order. He has walked and grounded out tonight. 2 on, 1 out. 4-2 Atlanta. And the runner at second base, Adam Frazier, dancing around and distracted Pierce Johnson enough for him to step off. Frazier at second, Grichuk at first. The pitch, strike call. A good Pierce Johnson curveball. Ground ball double play would be nice right here. Tying runs aboard for the Royals. And the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 2 call. Vance Napa's a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. You know that. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Napa. The 0-2 to Isbell. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Breaking ball down and in. 3-pitch strikeout of the number 9 hitter. And the runners are still at first and second with 2 out.
Well, that curveball was executed perfectly. Needed to pull a good one out of the pile there. And that was a really hard downer.
Jonathan India, the batter. Second baseman takes a curveball for a strike. He singled in the first and scored a run. He's also walked and flied out. Had a big game-winning home run for these guys, a walk-off first game of a doubleheader against Cleveland on Saturday. Bluff and spin-around move by Pierce Johnson. Runner back, nobody covering. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Braves are leading 4-2, and they're doing it on only 3 hits. The 0-1, a little bit high with that curveball, 1-1. First pitch out of the zone by Johnson. He's thrown 7 pitches, 6 strikes. He comes set at the chest. kicks and fires. Breaking ball missed low this time, 2-1. Pierce has got sleeves on tonight that are just below the elbow, mid-arm. So you know he's sweating it out there. 2-1 pitch, bounced towards second. Ozzie had to go way to his left to get it. He gloves, throws, got him. Inning over, and a great job by Pierce Johnson. Inherited runners at first and second, nobody out, and nobody moved. We go to the 7th. Braves up 4-2.
Attention Braves fans, we have a...
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text equity to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text equity to 865-865. Text the word equity to 865-865. Text equity to 865-865 now.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
This is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, Home Team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Some beautiful horsetail clouds up in the sky on the sunset here in Kansas City. We go to the 7th. Braves up 4-2. Matt Olson will lead it off for the Braves here in the 7th. Sam Long still out there for the Royals, and back for us, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. It's nice to see the scoreboard as pretty as the sky.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen that in a while. Braves on top 4-2.
I like that.
Matt Olson, the batter, and takes a called strike. Yeah, beautiful evening. Hot evening, but man, it's pretty. Left-hander Long brings the 0-1 to Olson. And he'll send one foul into the seats down the left field line. That lands about 25 rows back, goes bouncing around. Lower bowl of the stadium just about completely full. There might be a few seats down the right field line that are open, but lower bowl is about capacity.
They're averaging about 25,000 plus every home date.
2 to Olson. That'll be fouled off.
I know one of the things years ago when I played here, because it is a regional team, they were always concerned about rain on the weekends because they had so many people coming in from out of town.
2 to Olson. That'll be smacked up the middle. To his left, ranging is Witt, and he's able to glove it in shallow center, fire over, and get the out. So one away here in the top of the 7th inning.
That was one of the reasons they kept that turf for so long, was just try to avoid rainouts.
When they built this place, did it originally have turf?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know. I mean, I was here long after it opened, but as far as I know, yes.
Right. 4-2 Braves, top of the 7th. There's Ronald Acuna, who hit a 2-run homer back in the 3rd inning. All outside. Acuna 2 for 3 with a single and a 2-run homer. The only time they got him was on a ground out short in the 5th inning. Ronald awaits on the 1-0 pitch. Just the outside corner with a splitter. Well, those clouds above now turning hot pink above the stadium tonight. Hitters count for Acuna. And the 2-0 in for a called strike. Right here off to the side of I-70. That interstate runs beyond the left field wall.
Take you right to St. Louis.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. That's over for a strike, 2-2.
A lot of controversy here about a new ballpark for the Royals and the relatively new owner wanting to build one downtown Kansas City, but so far that hasn't passed.
2-2 from Long. And Acuna with a big chopper out to third, taking off the second hop on a chest-high bounce to Frazier. And he gloves and sends it over to first base for the second out. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch in just a moment. That's brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits founded to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. Yeah, the plans and the renderings for the potential new ballpark downtown, I don't know if you got a chance to see them, look amazing.
Yeah, it does.
It's a really good downtown area. There's a fly ball off the end of the bat of Riley. That's going to go back. Isbell and Grichuk are going to go to the wall, and that's going to get out of here to right center field. Austin Riley strikes one out, and that is his first home run since coming back from the injured list. In fact, it's his first hit. And the Braves have a 5-2 lead on his 15th home run of the season.
Well, like Ozuna, that's got to put a smile on his face and say, okay, now I'm ready. That ball was away from him, out on the outside corner, and in typical Austin fashion, drilling one to right center.
All 5 Braves runs have come on homers. 2 down for Sean Murphy. Murphy takes a ball high. 5 runs on 4 hits for the Braves, 2 runs on 7 hits for the Royals. 1-0 to Murphy. Long misses inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Well, we mentioned that the Royals don't homer much. They're a team that has been towards the bottom of the big leagues in homers this year. There's a called strike. And while the Royals are out hitting the Braves 7-4, the story, the long ball, the homers. Royals 28th in the big leagues in home runs. Meanwhile, the Braves have hit 3, and that's been the great equalizer tonight. There's a called strike. So while they've been out hit, they're leading by 3 runs thanks to those homers. Two to Murphy. Check swing. They appeal. He didn't go. And the count at 3-2 on Murphy. Like we mentioned earlier, and we discussed this yesterday, the Braves have lost their last 10 games on Sundays, as they lost again yesterday. But Monday's a different story. Braves have won 8 straight games on Mondays and leading this one 5-2 here in the top of the 7th. 3-2 to Murphy, low and outside. The only Braves loss on a Monday this year was March 31st in L.A. They have gone 8-0 since then. So they're 8-1 on Mondays this season. Just got to convince the boys that every day is a Monday.
Right. Monday.
That's the only day that's been good to the Braves. Here comes Matt Quatraro. That'll be the end of the line for Long. Lefty will depart. Royals make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle. with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway, because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive.
Steven Cruz comes on for the Royals. He'll inherit a runner at first and 2 out. For Cruz, his 41st appearance. That's 4th on their ball club in terms of outings. He's 3-1 with a 2.93 ERA, 40 innings, 34 strikeouts, 13 walks, just a .94 average against him.
Ozzie always try to bump those numbers up. It's 5-2 Braves in the top of the 7th. Runner at first, 2 down. That's Murphy over there at first base as he just walked. First pitch to Ozzie. A little bit off the plate with a fastball at 98. 98 always looks hard, but it probably looks like 108 after you've seen Rich Hill for the first 4 innings of the game. He was doing 89. 1-0 from Cruz. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Just a little bit of daylight left in the Kansas City sky. Some afterglow down the left field line in the sky, but lights have taken effect. Righty-lefty matchup. Ozzie swinging it from the left side. And he takes a fastball high.
Cruz is a big horse. 26 years old, 6'7", 225 out of the Dominican.
His stuff matches his build as he's throwing 98, 99 with a fastball. His 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike. Fastball 97. Oh, Ozzie arguing with home plate umpire Dan Iasonia. And Iasonia walks out from behind the plate. Raises his mask. Ozzie giving it right back to him as he climbs back into the box. Three-1 pitch. And there's ball 4. Just outside with a fastball. So back-to-back walks. That puts runners at first and second for Marcell Ozuna. And it was Marcell who gave the Braves the lead with a 2-run home run back in the 4th inning. Seen Ozzie with a few more walks lately.
A bunch more. I'm just glad to see some of the Braves hitters complain tonight.
Ozuna takes ball low and outside. He was kind of taking it earlier, huh?
Oh, they just kind of turn around and walk away like, okay. But tonight, everybody's been a little louder, a little more demonstrative in their disdain for some of the calls. I like that.
Showing some fire down there with Dan Iasonia. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ozuna's going to punch one out to short and caught out of the air by Bobby Witt about shin high. So that's the 3rd out. Braves do pick up another run, a home run by Austin Riley. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. Time to stretch in Kansas City. Braves on top of the Royals, 5-2. Hey there, baseball fans. Ben Ingram here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go.
the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Daysville Hernandez on the pitch for the Braves. His first appearance since coming back from Gwinnett. He's 4-1 with a 2.10 ERA in 30 games, 30 innings, 24 walks. That's a lot, but 30 strikeouts and a 153 average. And he'll face Bobby Witt Jr. to start the bottom of the 7th.
Bobby Witt is 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Now the first pitch to Witt, and he cuts it loose and missed that first pitch slider. No balls and a strike. Had somebody tweet me in between innings asking me to finish that Sandberg poster story, and I'll see if I can put a bow on that after the 0-1 pitch. Here it is to Bobby Witt. And Witt takes ball low and outside. I was telling you about when Ryan Sandberg, who sadly passed away today at the age of 65 after a lengthy battle with cancer. Back when he was managing minor league ball before he got to the big leagues, managing the Phillies. 1-1 low and outside. And when I was broadcasting minor league games, I got to visit with him, did an interview with him, and I told him about the poster that I had on my wall of him when I was a kid. And that really raised his eyebrows. 2-1 pitch, fouled back just above us. So he started asking me details of the poster, and I tell him about the details of the poster, and he remembered the poster. And turns out that was his thing. He had a thing for posters, and he liked to collect all his posters. In fact, he remembered the very first time he saw his face on a poster, and he wanted to get as many of them as he could. So anytime he saw a poster of himself that was new, he bought it. It was a ball low and outside. And he knew all the details of it. And I thought to myself, you'd think that that's something that just maybe a kid would enjoy having on his wall. But you think about the dream of being in the big leagues. 3-2 pitch, sitting down the third base line, trying to slide to it, Riley. It's off his glove and down the left field line. And Karams off the corner, fetching it in the corner now, Profar up with it, long throw in. And by the time he hits Nick Allen, it's a leadoff double by Bobby Witt. So that is his first hit of the night. That'll bring Pasquantino to the plate.
35th double, still leading the league in that category.
And this team hit some doubles. That'll bring Pasquantino to the plate. But I guess my final thought on that is even though these guys are the best there is in the world at this game, and they're all grown men, you still have some little boy in you to go out there and play the game, even at the big league level. Pasquantino takes one up and in. And for Ryan Sandberg, that thrill of seeing him in the big leagues on a poster is something that thrilled him all of his career. And I think it was awesome that he collected all of his posters.
I do too.
1-0 in for a strike, 1-1.
And he wanted to know which one from you.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
5-2 Braves as we're in the bottom of the 7th. Pasquantino rips one in the air to deep right field. Back goes Acuna over his head off the right field wall on the fly. Around third base, Bobby Witt. He's going to score. Throw in, bounces to third base. It's an RBI double by Vinny Pasquantino. And it's now a 5-3 Braves lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Back-to-back doubles.
Tell you what, Pasquantino may be the hottest hitter in the American League that nobody's talking about. That was just scorched over Ronald's head.
First time the Royals have scored since the 7th inning. Here comes Michael Garcia. He represents the tying run. And Garcia takes a ball high. Pasquantino's nickname is the Pasquatch. And every time he does something, there's a guy in a Sasquatch costume that comes out above the scoreboard in left field. He just made a stroll. 1-0 pitch, swung on, missed. Good fastball. Dylan Lee tossing in the Braves bullpen. The guy in the Sasquatch costume didn't stay out in the elements all that long. Too warm for that.
Boy, I wish I had one right now.
1-1 low and outside, 2-1.
Brr.
And he went back inside the Royals Hall of Fame building, which is beyond the left field wall. Need an out. Runner at second, no one out. The 2-1 pitch on the way to Garcia. It'll send one foul on the right field line. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Braves 5, Royals 3, bottom of the 7th. 2-2 to Garcia. Low and inside, 3-2. Garcia has been on base 3 times tonight. 2 doubles, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Baseball Hernandez motioning to the plate. Wants a new baseball, gets a brand new pearl, fires the other one toward the third base dugout. Big pitch coming up right here. Trying to keep a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2. Popped up, spinning back and out of play. That'll be fouled off into the upper deck.
I've never seen Garcia play until tonight. He's got a quick bat.
He's
just like his cousin.
Yeah. 302 average for Ronald Acuna's cousin. And he'll swing and foul that one back. It's like we said before the game, Garcia and Acuna are both very much looking forward to this matchup. Family affair for those two. Boy, Daysboro doesn't like any of the balls that he's getting. He looked at the last one and threw it aside. I don't like this one at all. Got a brand new one. 3-2 on Michael Garcia. Hernandez set right at the belt. 3-2 to the plate. Tapper out to short, taken on the second hop by Allen, and he'll send it over to first base for the out. Pasquantino stays put at second base. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? It's like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Freddie Fermin will come to the plate. The homers have been the difference maker for the Braves tonight. They've hit 3 home runs, and they lead at 5-3. A bit of a jam here. First pitch swinging and a fly ball to left field off the bat of Fermin. Under it is Profar. Makes the catch in medium depth left field. Pasquantino stays put at second base. Nothing he could do. So 2 down. And here comes Adam Frazier. Angel Serpa is throwing in the Royals bullpen, which is on the other side of the right field wall. Inning started with back-to-back doubles from Witt and Pasquantino. Since then, a ground out and a fly out to left field. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch fastball dots the inside corner. Slider, beg your pardon, 0-1. Frazier 1 for 3 with a single. 0-1 check swing on a slider. Didn't go. That call is in the hands of Adam Beck, the third base umpire. Veteran Frazier staring down Hernandez. 1-1, pulled foul over by the Royals dugout. He's seen nothing but sliders, and Daysboro has worked ahead 1-2. Now looking for one to put him away. Trying to protect a 2-run lead as we're in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Low and inside with a slider. In the 8th, the Braves will have Harris, Allen, and Profar due up. It's in the hands of Daysboro Hernandez to maintain this 2-run lead, but a runner at second base. 2-2 to the plate. Low and in, miss with a fastball. If he walks him, Randall Grichuk, the newest Royal, would be up at the plate. This will be Hernandez's 24th pitch here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ready to deal. 3-2 pulled foul on the right field line. He's displayed 1 fastball to Frazier. Everything else has been that slider. Dylan Lee still loosening his left arm in the Braves bullpen on the other side of the left field wall. 3-2 pitch and a fly ball way up in the air. Right field. Ronald Acuna walking in under it, and he's got it. And there's the third out. But the Royals get a little bit closer on back-to-back doubles from Witt and Pascantino. 7 innings in the book. We go to the top of the 8th inning, 5-3 Braves.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed it. For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdown.
Summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan.
Starting to get late, we roll into the top of the 8th inning. Braves leading the Royals 5-3. It'll be Michael Harris, Nick Allen, and Jurickson Profar to the plate for the Braves. Looking for some add-on runs. Braves got one in the top of the 7th. The Royals got it right back at the bottom of the inning. This is still Cruz on the mound. Hard-throwing right-hander. Hits the inside corner with a cutter. Michael tonight 0 for 2 with a walk. Ground out and a line out. He'll take a ball inside. Tonight's attendance here in Kansas City, 23,850. 23850. Ball to strike on Harris, holding the bat high above his left ear. 1-1 pitch and a little poke in the air out towards third. That'll be caught by Adam Frazier. Sounded like Michael busted his bat there on that little flare to third base. When it was caught by Frazier, he was standing where the shortstop Witt would normally set up. Witt was hard to his left, and Frazier just darted over there and made the catch about 12 feet from the bag at second.
Yeah, and Witt had to duck. He wasn't sure Frazier was going to get it.
One out for Nick Allen. Hitless tonight. Takes a ball high. Hit a little flare to left field in the 6th inning. And MJ Melendez went diving for it. Smothered it. Couldn't squeeze it. But he popped up and threw out Marcelo Zuna. It was hung up between 2nd and 3rd. So that took what would have been a base hit away from Nick Allen. Made it a fielder's choice. He bends out of the way of a fastball up and in. Throws hard, but he's having a hard time locating the heater. Two to Allen. This tie with a cutter.
You had some interesting info, too, earlier tonight, Ben, on Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah.
Fans will be interested in.
Well, Suarez, one of the biggest names that could be potentially dealt to the deadline. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Nick Allen. Inside, ball 4. 1 out walk with a 9-hole hitter. Back to the top of the order. Diamondbacks are in Detroit tonight. And we can kind of take a glance around the scoreboard with the Saia LTL Freight scoreboard, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. But finishing that idea about Suarez, the rumor is not just that he could be traded to Detroit. And the Diamondbacks are playing in Detroit. Profar sends one foul. And he was hit with a pitch tonight by the Tigers and had to leave the game. Took a pitch to his right wrist and had to come out of the game. So the team that could potentially trade for him just knocked him out of a game, hitting him with a pitch.
Wouldn't that be something?
X-rays were negative, so that's good news for him. Profar with a laser out the middle to base it in the right center field. Allen digs at second, makes the turn, heads for third. Just now sending it in is Isbell, the center fielder. First to third for Allen on the single by Profar. Second time that Jerkson's been on base in the game.
Ben, that base hit would have been a triple with the turf here. It was directly between the right fielder and center fielder, and that tartan turf was so fast. And the way the field was contoured, it was downhill from the infield to the outfield, so it was very fast. That ball would have rolled all the way to the wall.
I bet in your mind you're having nightmares thinking about that.
It was just a routine hit. If you're playing center field, you've got to streak like mad to try to get over there and try to cut it off and make sure it doesn't go all the way to the wall.
Home plate umpire Dan Iasonia comes over to the camera well at the end of the Royals dugout, and they just threw him a new rosin bag. I guess the last one was completely soaked. Not often you see them go to a backup rosin bag.
No.
All the players, all the pitchers had sweated through the other one, so lost its effect. So now the bat in the hands of Matt Olson. And Matt takes the ball outside. Matt trying to get it on the action. He's walked once. Outside of that, 0 for 3. Strikeout, ground out, and then another ground out. The one time he walked was in the third inning and scored on the homer by Acuna.
Well, it'd be nice to get that run back.
1-0 pitch. Liner down the left field line. That'll roll all the way into the corner. Allen will score. Profar heading to third base. Runs into a red light right there, but it's an RBI double by Olson. And the Braves strike here late and once again have a 3-run lead. It's 6-3 Atlanta in the top of the 8th inning.
Always good to see Matt go the other way, and he scorched that ball down and out over the plate. Little inside-out swing. He picks up his 66th RBI.
And now a base hit here could drive in 2 runs and make you feel really good about this one. Ronald Acuna is the batter. Oh, meeting at the mound.
Brian Sweeney, the pitching coach out there, to talk to everybody. They're going to walk Ronald.
That will load them up for Austin Riley, who went deep to right field back in the 7th inning. Cruz doesn't seem to be comfortable, and the thing is, you can't blame it on the rosin bag again. Just got a new one. But he seems to be frustrated as if he can't make the ball do what he wants it to do.
Ronald, of course, wants to hit, chance to drive in some runs, but he's also equally agitated that I just got all my gear on.
It's a dozen walks tonight. So they're loaded, 1 down for Riley. Pitch from Cruz. Outside. Base hit could bust this thing open. Riley looking to deliver. 1-0 pitch, and he stings one in the air to deep left center field to the wall, and that'll hit the base of the wall. We got a jailbreak on the base paths. Profar, Olson, and Acuna all score, and Riley rips it open. It's a bases clearing double, and it's now 9-3 Braves here in the 8th.
Welcome back, Austin Riley. Slider right out over the plate, right in his wheelhouse. He's lucky that ball stayed in the ballpark. Cruz.
Absolutely socked by Austin Riley. And it's a 4 RBI night for Austin. We'll make that our truest play of the game. A 4-run 8th for the Braves. On top 9-3. Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy's going to ground one to the right side. That'll advance Riley to third base. India's got it. Fires to Pasquantino for the out. That's a 4-3 put out. 2 down. That bases clearing double by Riley. The Truist play of the game brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in baking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. And now Ozzie up to the plate, looking to drive in one more. Pick up a 5th run here in the 8th inning. And Ozzie takes the ball low and inside. Well, the Braves have scored as many runs in this game as they scored the entire series in Texas. And this Royals team, one of the best pitching teams in baseball, but the Braves have had their way with them, especially late in this game. 1-0 swung on a miss at a fastball.
These are the guys tonight that I remember. You remember these guys?
I do. Set some records a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
They made an appearance this evening. 1-1, missed high with a fastball.
Acuna, Ozuna, Riley with home runs. Hitting with runners in scoring position. Olsen with a double.
See if Ozzie can join the party. Here's the 2-1. Missed high, 3-1. Riley now with 52 RBIs on the season. Hitters count. And now Cruz steps off. Braves 9, Royals 3 as we're in the top of the 8th inning. Three hits in the inning for the Braves. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Ozzie. Ozzie swings and misses at a high fastball. If Ozzie can reach, then all 9 Braves would come to the plate here in the 8th inning. And so Ozuna is the only man who hasn't come to the plate yet. He's on deck. 3-2 pulled foul to the right field line. Still 3-2 on Ozzie Albies. Ozzie has been on base 3 times. 2 walks for Ozzie tonight. Cruz gets a brand new baseball and gives another squeeze to the rosin bag. He has been through it this inning. All this started with a 1-out walk to Nick Allen. And the 3-2. Check swing. Didn't go. Missed high, ball 4. Now the Braves bat around. This is an inning that this team needed desperately. So frustrated after being swept in Texas. Especially yesterday. Braves had just 1 run on 4 hits. And what the Royals have done tonight, well, they've given up some hits as the Braves have 7 of them, but the walks have really done them in. Ton of walks tonight for Royals pitchers. Here it is to Ozuna. Got a ball low and outside. My count right on that? Is that 13?
I got him for 12.
12, okay.
What you got, JC? A bunch.
Either way, I mean, you could be getting up into franchise record territory. 1-0 misses high.
I had 5 for Hill, 1 for Clark, 2 for Long, and I got 4 for Cruz.
I've got 6 for Hill.
Okay.
There's the 2-0 pitch. And a chopper foul to the third base line. Yeah, 6 for Hill, 1 for Clark, 2 for Long, and 4 out of Cruz. "13 walks, my goodness. 2 balls and a strike. Ozuna waits. And he'll lift one in the air out towards deep center field. Going back, Isbell makes an over-the-shoulder catch about 10 feet shy of the warning track. But the Braves in 9 to the plate. 4 men score. And the Braves take a commanding 9-3 lead into the bottom of the 8th.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
Stream the radio home of the Braves while you work to separate the rumors from reality before the MLB trading deadline. Lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 at 680thefan.com or use the Fan app.
Braves up 9-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dylan Lee on to work for the Braves. He's 1-3 with a .256.
Randall Grichuk takes a ball outside. Now we looked it up in between innings. The franchise record for most walks allowed by the Royals in a game is 14. So they're one shy of that. Oh, wanted a fly ball to deep left. That's going to send back Profar. He'll spin and watch that disappear. That was hammered. Randall Grichuk with his 8th homer of the season and his first as a Royal. And it's now a 9-4 game.
It's got to be his 20th against the Braves. He's never even played in the same division as Atlanta. I think that's like 6 home runs he's hit against the Braves in his career.
And I believe that. First homer of the game for the Royals. And that means no winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Here's MJ Melendez. And Melendez takes first pitch strike. If Dylan Lee had struck out the side, our contestant Cody Irks would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV that swung on missed. You'll also be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, backed longer. Time called by Melendez. 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Braves. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Royals. Dylan Lee, the 4th pitcher used by Brian Snitker tonight. 0-2 low and inside, 1-2 on Melendez. Melendez hitting .070. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that batting average will drop. He swings and misses at a disappearing slider. 1 out in the 8th inning. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. Visit your neighborhood Valvoline for a stay-in-your-car oil change. Done in about 15 minutes. No appointment needed with Valvoline. Good job by Dylan getting back on the horse with a strikeout. Now looking for a couple of more quick outs. Kyle Isbell, the batter, and he'll swing and miss. You know, we're talking about the heat tonight, and I guess players just have the routines down. Way more players are wearing sleeves tonight than you'd expect for a game that was 90-something degrees, mid-90s when they said play ball. Well, one misses low.
But that new material that wicks the sweat away sure is a valuable weapon now against overheating.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just looks hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Seeing players in sleeves. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Isbell is swinging a miss at a good slider.
So where are we going for barbecue tomorrow?
In this town, you got about a dozen really good choices.
Yeah.
You might have to draw names out of a hat.
Or we could go to Stroud's and have some chicken.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, hot shot out to first. Nice snag over there by Olsen. No race to the bag. Get the right foot on it before the runner came across 2 down. Last time I was in town ahead of Arthur Bryant's. That was great.
That's a good place to start.
But yeah, it's kind of, you ask folks around Kansas City, you can get one of several different answers, and they'll all say, no, my place is the best. Trust me, you got to go to my place. And you can get multiple different answers for the best barbecue in Kansas City. Two down for Jonathan India. We just get a vote from J Chat on a place for tomorrow.
Yep.
There's ball low.
He wants to go to Joe's.
Well, I'm going to be outnumbered with that one.
Yeah. Well, Stroud's is always good at their long-time slogan, we choke our own chickens. Well, they serve everything family style.
Right? Pitch misses 2-0.
Big bowls of mashed potatoes.
I'm glad they do it because I'm not doing it for them. There's the 2-0 pitch. There's a called strike. Two and one on Jonathan India. The 2-1 pitch, and he hits a high fly ball to deep left. Harris, Profar are back shy of the track. That's Harris's ball. He's got it shy of the warning track. And that ends the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. 9-4 Braves.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it's?
7. Join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Another big old boy comes out of the Royals bullpen. This is Jonathan Bolin. He's 1-2, a 4.94 ERA. This is his 18th appearance. Just called back up. He was sent down a day ago and brought back from Omaha after the injury to Bubik.
All right, so The ninth starts off right where the eighth did for the Braves with Michael Harris. And he hits a missile in the air to right field, but retreating and making the catch, Randall Grichuk. Hit that hard. Off his bat at 112 miles an hour, but it's an out and one down. All right, I was reading some good stuff about Jack Stack Barbecue. That's downtown. And there's a place called Big T's that sounds pretty good.
Big T's?
Big T's. There's a ball lifted in the air to left field off the bat of Nick Allen. That's towards the gap and past the diving MJ Melendez. There's a base hit for Allen. He's thinking 3 bases. Around second, throws on the brakes. And he's back in second base.
All right, kid.
1 out double.
If Melendez had caught that after robbing him of a base hit because of the fielder's choice earlier in the game, Nick might have just run up the stands.
Yeah, just pack his stuff and go home. Rafael Montero tossing in the Braves bullpen, so we could see him in the bottom of the ninth. Back to the top of the order to Jerks and Profar. Braves leading 9-4. We're in the top of the ninth inning and looking for a Game 1 win and a 9-game winning streak on Mondays. Pitch on the way to Profar. There's a called strike. Braves have out-homered them 3-1. But the big base hit, the bases clearing double by Riley in the 8th inning. 0-1 to Profar. Bouncer off the mound, and that's going to carry him into center field. That'll drive an Allen. Make it 10-4 Braves. Well, the ball shot up the middle, right off the mound by Profar.
Where was Witt going?
He was leaning to his left. I think that's where he thought the ball was going to go. And then once it hit the mound, I think that redirected the ball. I don't know. Did take a pretty hard carry him off the mound, but it's not like it completely changed directions.
No, it's almost like he didn't see it at all off the bat. But we appreciate it.
Braves on top 10-4. And there's a high fly ball off the bat of Olsen to right center field. Isbell camps out under it, and he's got it for the out, 2 down. Braves taking some aggressive hacks versus Bolin. That'll bring Acuna to the plate. Let's see, the last time the Braves scored 10 runs, you'd have to go back to June 13th when they beat the Rockies 12-4.
It's a welcome sight.
And that's the season high for runs in a game, is a dozen. First pitch to Ronald Acuna. Takes a ball outside. This is the 4th time the Braves have hit 10 runs in a game, and the 5th time they've reached double digits altogether. 1-0 to Acuna. He stands there, disengaged, takes a ball inside. One of those games where they scored 10 runs, they lost. That was an 11-10 loss to the Diamondbacks back on June 5th. But looking to win this one. They'll take at least a 6-run lead to the bottom of the 9th. 2-0 pitch. That's high ball 3. Green light. He swings and misses at a fastball. They get 3-1. Ronald with a single in the first, hit a 2-run homer to put the Braves on the board in the 3rd. Walked and scored in the 8th. And a hitter's count versus Bolin. Here's the 3-1. Outside ball 4. And that ties the Royals franchise record for most walks in a game, 14. It's the 4th time in franchise history they've walked 14 men. It's not the kind of history they wanted to make. Here's Austin Riley. And Riley, who hit a big double last trip to the plate, takes a strike.
Got 4 RBIs tonight. Why not some more?
0-1. That'll miss low. Trying to find the most walks the Braves have ever received in a game.
Tell you what, this has got to be pretty close for a 9-inning game.
Got to be. Ball and a strike. And Riley sends one foul. Okay, most. We'll find it at some point. Not easy to call a game and research at the same time. 1-2 on Riley. Bolin said right at the letters. And the 1-2. And miss low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'd like to help you, but my computer's in the shop.
Riley looking to tack on a few more RBIs. Been a big night for him. 2-2 pitch. And a chopper. Weakly to third. Charging and gloving knee-high Frazier. Fires on the run. That's in time for the out. But the Braves get another run. They do so on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 10-4 Braves.
Hi there. I'm a 4-leaf clover. You know, the lucky thing you used to look for. But now with Lucky 7.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Shawn Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Rafael Montero will come on and finish things up for the Braves in the 9th inning. He's given up runs in each of his last 2 outings, including at Texas a couple of days ago. 4 runs in an inning and a third. So he'd like to get back on the right track with a good outing tonight.
There to face him, 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Braves on top 10-4. Montero goes to work on Bobby Witt, who's 1 for 4 with a double. And he'll take a called strike. Braves are 3 outs away from claiming game 1 and flushing away this 5-game losing streak. 1-0 to Witt. Popped up on the infield. Now towards shallow center. Ozzie going back. Michael Harris coming in. Michael dives, can't get there. That splashes into shallow center field. That'll be a double by Witt, his second of the game.
Just in no man's land.
Yep. Well, and once that landed in, you knew there was an easy 2 bases for Witt. I mean, he was running the whole way. He has been a doubles machine this season, Bobby Witt. So he's at second base for Benny Pascantino. Royals trying to make a late charge. And a first pitch low and outside for Montero. By the way, that's now 36 doubles this season for Bobby Witt as he leads the American League. He had 45 of them last year. Here's the 1-0 to Pasquantino. And a ball high and outside. He's going to hit his home runs. Talking about Bobby Witt. I mean, he hit 32 last year, 30 the year before. But in this ballpark, I mean, this is a deep yard.
Huge.
And he's going to have a ton of career doubles if he plays his entire career in Kansas City. Talking about Witt. 2-0 pitch. Pasquantino takes the ball outside.
Yeah, it's almost 390 to straightaway left and right. 387 each way.
3-0. Inside ball 4. That's not the start that he wanted. A double and a walk. So now Witt at second, Pasquantino at first. In George Brett's career, he led the league in doubles twice. He had 665 doubles in his career.
He was a pretty good hitter.
He did all right for himself, didn't he? Here's Michael Garcia. Dangerous hitter. 3-hit night for him. First pitch he sees is low. Missed with a splitter.
3 batting titles in 3 different decades.
Amazing. And the greatest Royal to ever wear their uniform. Just ahead of Joe Simpson. 1-0 pitch. In for a called strike.
Did you and Jonathan find my statue today?
Yeah.
You did?
It was in the men's room, the 400 level. But we found it.
So they moved it.
1-1 on Garcia. Montero to the plate. Missed again.
They say it's the only porcelain statue around.
One of its kind. Marcelo Iglesias now up and tossing. Montero's handed a 6-run lead for the bottom of the ninth, and they've started off with a double and a walk. 2-1 to Garcia. That time got a fastball by him. Top shelf, 95 miles an hour and away from him. Montero looking for a strikeout. See if he can get it. 2-2 pitch. Missed low and outside with a slider. If he walks him, then all of a sudden Snit's got to start thinking about bringing in somebody else. They're hoping that Montero could cruise this thing into port with a 6-run lead, but it is not easy for him here in the ninth. 3-2, nowhere near. That's ball 4. Here comes Rick Kranitz. And there isn't anything coming easy for the Braves this year. Bases loaded, no one out. Batter will be Freddie Fermin. He took over for Salvador Perez after Perez was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning.
Montero, in addition to those 4 runs he gave up against Texas, the outing before that against the Giants, he gave up a run, blanked the Yankees and got a hold back on the 19th, and then allowed another run on a home run against the Cardinals in the last game of that series. And a rough go for him, but the walks are very concerning going forward.
Braves pitchers had 2 walks in this game prior, and now 2 here in the 9th inning. Braves with a 10-4 lead, bottom of the 9th, but the bases loaded, no one out for Freddie Fermin. Fermin takes the first pitch strike. Got a splitter over. Right-hander, been at the waist, now straightens. Kicks and fires an 0-1. Ground ball right side, a base hit down the right field line into right field. Witt will score. So will Pasquantino. 2 RBI single by Fermin, and it's now a 10-6 game with runners at the corners and still no one out. And that will bring Brian Snitker out. That'll be it for Montero. He faced 4 batters and could not record a single out. It went double, walk, single. And the Braves are forced to make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington grass seed rooted in Braves country. It'll be Raisel Iglesias when we come back. 10-6 Braves, bottom of the ninth.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan, it's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
This is a save opportunity because the potential tying run is on deck. It would be his first save since St. Louis before the All-Star break back on July 12th. He is 11 for 16 in this category.
So he inherits runners at the corners, no one out, and here's Adam Frazier. Randall Grichuk, who's already homered, is on deck. First pitch to Frazier, in for a strike. Good thing for these add-on runs for the Braves. Looking like they're going to need every last one of them. And hopefully it's enough. 0-1 pitch. Fouled off into the upper deck down the third baseline. Frazier's put up good numbers versus Iglesias in his career. 4 for 9 with a triple. Well, that's the last thing you need. Ready with the 0-2, and he brings it. And a fly ball to left field. Jurickson Profar to his right is under it. Tagging from third base, Garcia. Here's the throw out of left field, and it's up the first base line. Run scores. Frazier with a sac fly RBI, and it's now 10-7. One down here in the inning. Garcia scores. That run charged to Montero. Still one man aboard as that's Fermin over at first base. So now the batter is Randall Grichuk. And as Joe mentioned, Grichuk has put up good numbers in his career versus the Braves. He's homered tonight. And the very first pitch of the sequence is a called strike. Grichuk is 0 for 8 with 5 strikeouts in his career versus Iglesias. And Raisel trying to tap into that previous success to get the man right here. There's a fly ball in the air to right field. Rodon on the other end. He has it chin high. Makes the catch out in right field and 2 down. So now the Royals down to their final out. MJ Melendez is the batter. He has to reach base to bring the tying run to the plate. This is the bottom of their order. Melendez batting 8th, and should he reach, the number 9 hitter Kyle Isbell would come to the plate. Melendez 0 for 1 in his career versus Iglesias. Righty goes to work. First pitch, changeup swung on, missed.
Just for reference sake, Melendez 4 for 58 on the year.
Got to get this man and win this thing. There's a fly ball to center. Michael Harris is under it, and he will make the squeeze, and the Braves win it 10-7. That was a really bumpy ride there at the end, but the Braves, with 10 runs up on the board, able to hold on and win this game. And they did it with 3 homers as Acuna, Riley, and Ozuna all go deep. And a big night for Riley altogether. 4 RBIs for the Braves third baseman. For the Royals in the 9th, 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. Final score, Braves 10, Royals 7. Back with the totals after this.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call with Ken Nugent. Ken is based in Georgia. Other big-name legal teams aren't even from this area. Strike one. Ken gets you your money quick, while other legal teams waste your time. Strike two. Ken and his team are with you from start to finish. Other legal teams pass you off to a secondary team. Strike three. 3 strikes. Those other legal teams are out. One call to Ken. That's all you need. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all. Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. Because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3 alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Possibility means you have a chance.
Passion opens the door to all possibilities.
When I feel like anything's possible, I feel kind of giddy.
I want to be an astronaut, an artist, an actress.
To visit another country.
All I need is a backpack and a pair of shoes, and I'll find a way.
That I'm able to do anything I set my mind to.
I've never felt like more things are possible than right now.
In the right shoes, anything's possible.
DSW, countless shoes at brag-worthy prices. Imagine the possibilities.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Uh-huh.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.